So last time I was up here, it was dark and it was raining, and I was trying to get to the youth hostel, and I was in a big panic. But now it's great. It looks beautiful. The weather's lovely. I've walked 5 miles to get to the Swanage, the ferry, the Sandbanks ferry, but that doesn't count towards the walk. But I'm now 5 miles in on the actual walk, and it's been a pleasure. I'm forcing myself to have a break and have my lunch and just take my time. So it's really, really good. I'm probably going to spend another 5 minutes or so here and then pack up and carry on. I've got to get past Swanage, and then I think there's a campsite in about 10 miles, so I'll probably go for that rather than wild camping tonight because I'm a little bit scared. But I'll see how I get on. Just got through the main part of Swanage, which is always a relief to get through towns or villages or whatever. I don't find them quite as interesting. I'm trying not to show my belly, but I think I just need to have no belly to do that, and that's not an option. The walk into Swanage was strange. I thought I'd done the right route before, but clearly not. But the route I did before, which went along the beach, was much nicer. So I ended up doing the rubbish route today, which went through a little housing estate, but never mind, at least I've done it properly now. Anyway, through Swanage now, just going to crack on. I've met loads of people, ever so friendly, asking what I'm doing and stuff, which is kind, although it's not nice being reminded at this stage that I'm only 9 miles in, so I've got 630 odd miles to go. But we'll press on, try and stay cheerful. Right, I'm done for the day. I'm a bit grumpy at the minute because I've lost something, and I've mentioned it in my blog, and but I will get over it, but I can't believe I've lost it, so I'm a bit annoyed. However, on a positive, if you look behind me, there, I don't know if you can see it, there's a very big climb to come. Actually, let me stand up. There's a very big climb sort of over there, up there, and then there's a very big climb that will come down there, and I have stopped here. So I don't know how good this will be, but I've got this view. There's the sea and the sun and the hills, so I think it'll be alright if I walk this way. I think I'm gonna camp down there, so hopefully I won't get moved on. I won't put the tent up now, it's a bit too early, so I'm just sort of sitting here. A runner just came past me and just called out to check I wasn't dead because I was lying on the floor, which I appreciated. But I didn't get to the campsite I thought I was going to get to. But hey, do you know what? It's probably all right, isn't it? Anyway, right, that's it. I'll speak to you later. Right, just a quick one. I've survived the night. I didn't sleep very well. Kept on dreaming that I'd found my microphone thing, and I dreamt my website wasn't working properly. Um, I think the website now isn't working properly. I need to wait for Jenny to wake up to have a look at that, see what's going on. But really good, really. Had this view, and quite lucky, really. So I'm going to get on. I'm going to put the tent away, and then I'm going to get on with my walk, and we'll see how we get on. Well, I'm sorry about the broadcasting camp. I was a bit moody because I couldn't get the post creation to work on my blog. There's something failing, so Jenny's taking a look at it for me, and hopefully we'll get it working. So there's no posts at the moment. I might have to do them like I used to have to do them, but that took a little bit longer. So I'm hoping I can get this working. Anyway, I've got to stop doing that. I've always been like that. Little things niggle away at me, and I have to get them working before I can get on with my day. And as Jenny just reminded me, she says, Ben, you got to get through the danger area, you know, the missile zone today, or you're not going to make it again. You have to get a taxi again. So she was right. So I finished packing up, just accepting the post might be a bit late, and yeah, I've got walking, and I'm going to cheer up now. The posts, I've got a month to get them working, haven't I? So I'm sure we'll get there in the end. What a lovely day as well. I put sun lotion on my arms. I started the day with a jumper on because I thought it was cold. Well, it's not, it's hot. Anyway, I've lotion on my arms today, and I've got the hat on because my face felt a bit tight last night when I was trying to sleep. So even though it was overcast yesterday, I think the sun still gets through. So I sound out of breath. Walking. Anyway, catch you later. So we're approaching the danger zone. I always call it the danger zone. It's just basically Lulworth ranges, and we are open, and we are allowed to enjoy the walk Get through this well. One-handed. Bear with. That's annoying. Okay. So we're on to the ranges. So I think that means they're not going to kick me off, are they? I will not wild camp in this area though. I think that's probably sensible, especially after my mum told me to be careful camping where they fire missiles. She'll probably say that's against the spirit of the rules. So yeah, we won't camp here. So I think it's I don't know how far it is to the campsite I want to go to. I'm just going to keep walking till I get there. Next big place we've got is Durdle Door, Tom's favourite, or one of Tom's favourites. So that'll be fun. But there's some decent ups and downs here as well. So I can spin this round. That's not working. Has that got me? Is that me on it? I don't know. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot happier now, you know. I was just grumpy this morning. I don't know why. I don't know why I let these little things get to me. I always solve them eventually. So it's just stupid of me. Anyway, all seems to be working now. And I'm lucky to be walking. Met some really nice people. Someone gave me a bit of cake. Obviously felt sorry for me. I don't think I look like I'm wasting away, so they were just being kind. But I really did appreciate that. Oh, just one thing. These bottles, it's not a Lucozade and a Coke. They're just full of water. I haven't got a problem or anything like that. Although I wish one of them was a cold Lucozade. I really would appreciate that. But no, I leave water in these. And I've got water in my backpack as well. It's quite a good system. Because I can't see how much water's in my backpack. When I sometimes put too much in it, which is too much weight, and I sometimes run out and then I haven't got any water, which is bad as well. So now when I run out in my backpack, I know I've got 1 litre left, so I just know to fill up the one in my backpack next time I see some water. There you go. I was trying to devise some clever system for measuring the water level, but sometimes the simplest solutions are best, aren't they? I've just walked through Kimmeridge Bay. Last time I was here, I stopped there for about an hour and a half. I ate some cake, had a hot chocolate, and then got a taxi because I couldn't get through the ranges. So that is much improved. I just basically got some water from the toilets, well, water taps at the toilets, and just carried on. So that was not 2 hours wasted today, so hopefully I'll make good time. Right, I'm going to show you how not to cross the cattle grid now. Okay, cattle grid. Gate you're meant to go through, or, because gates are a pain with a backpack, you just carefully walk across it like that. least 2 really big climbs in the last hour, and yeah, I'm feeling it a bit. Yeah, wondering what I'm doing. I've not eaten enough, so I think I know that's why I'm not feeling great about everything. You know, you're meant to enjoy the moment. I feel like I'm looking forward to the moment I'm at the campsite. I've only done 11 miles. I'm sure once I've got myself got myself something to eat, I'll break into a sprint. Yeah, but at the moment I'm feeling it. Oh, this is interesting. Let me turn it round. Oh. So, this point here, the path goes straight up there, and you can't really tell, except for a little stile there, and the coast path actually goes down here. I missed this when I did it as a day walk, although when I came back I followed it properly. I nearly missed it again. Trying to get over the stile. So yeah, a nice easy walk, just carry on up there, but I've got to go down here, just go around the corner, and then I'll switch it off because I don't want to do this. Notice, yeah, it goes all the way down there. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but it's quite steep. So I think this is it. I think this is the end of the ranges. I think this gate coming up here is it. And I can see in the distance, I don't know if you can see up there, that's the long climb out of Lulworth Cove, which goes to Durdledore. I think. Can't remember. Should know this. Anyway, so I've got that to do, but that's okay because that's after wherever I'm going. And I'll have got myself a drink or something. There is a small climb to do before. I think I've got to go up that. So that'll be fun. And I think it's a little bit overgrown as well. Because not many people go this way. Most people just go across the top, like I did last time by accident. Honestly, I'm so lucky that I've come here before, because I'm certain I would have gone the wrong way, and I'm certain it would have annoyed me. So we're just coming to the end of the stage now. Right, that's helpful. So it's Lulworth Cove, which then takes you on to Durdledore. Right, that's better. So Lulworth Cove is where I can get a drink and maybe something to eat. And then on to Osmington Mills, which I think is about another 5 miles. But I'm quite keen to get there because then it sets me up nicely to go round Portland, because that takes a good 6 hours to get round, and I don't really want to be stuck on Portland. I think I'd worry about camping on there. Strawberries. I'm really craving strawberries. I think it's because I'm thirsty and I want something sweet and strawberries, maybe pineapple. I think strawberries is what I need. Anyway, I'm in Lulworth Cove, and I nearly walked through without buying anything, even though I'm starving and thirsty. But I just couldn't be bothered with all the crowds. Anyway, there wasn't a queue at one store, so I've got that and like a hog roast sausage roll. So that would be nice. Wilson's there. So I'm just going to eat it. I'm not going to show me eating it because that was awful. But I just wanted to say I want strawberries. I slept. It was really good sleep as well. I woke up once in the night because I was feeling a little bit cold. But it was I wrapped myself up and went back to sleep. I feel so much better for it. I've also had breakfast. I have been trying to lay off the bacon since I've had my high cholesterol verdict, or maybe verdict, don't know. But needs must, and I just need to eat more basically. Yesterday was quite a tough day. I didn't film much near the end. It was just getting from Lulworth through to Osmington Mills, where the campsite was. Just really took it out of me actually. It was up, down. Despite my boasting about having my water sussed, I ran out of water. And yeah, it was a bit reckless really. And in fact, I think I was dehydrated even before I got to Lulworth, because I could tell I couldn't remember what places were called and things like that. So I'm carrying a bit more water now, despite my systems. I've got a couple of litres in the back, 500ml on each of these, so I'm not going to make that mistake again. I think because it gets so hot as well, and the climbs and the descents just really take it out of you. And then I was hungry as well because I hadn't eaten enough. Basically, I was doing everything wrong. Sort of deserved what I got really, but I got through it, and I think that's the main thing. And I felt so much better once I got to the campsite. So today's a new day. It's my birthday, and I'm fueled. I have food in me, and we're about to head into Weymouth. And it's just ahead there. and I'll pick up some sandwiches as well for later. I've got to be better at having food. I think once you get hungry as well, you don't realise you're hungry sometimes. And thirsty is the same. It's almost like your body's trying to tell you and you're not listening, and then it just gives up telling you. Like when you're trying to tell your kids to revise, in the end you just give up. Well, I think that's what my body did yesterday. It said, you know what, you're not listening, I'm going to stop telling you. So heading to Portland after Weymouth. Looking forward to it actually. It's going to be hot, so it's a bit like last time I was here, too hot, so plenty of fluids, all should be fine. I've got to force myself to pick stuff up in Weymouth. Don't go down there. You have to come up here. Doesn't say coast path that I can see. So I've just been all the way down to the bottom and I've come back. Never mind, it was quite pretty at the bottom of the harbour wall. I had a nice chat with a couple of guys, so I won't regret that one too much. I think I'm just coming out of Weymouth now, or Weymouth town. I have been to the shop and I've got some food, so I'm being better this time. The other thing is I'm nowhere near Portland yet and it's already 1 o'clock, so I'm slightly concerned about time. But got to stop saying butter. I'm going to try not to worry. Just going to get round when I can. Let's have a look what it looks like down there. So that's some of what I covered yesterday, I think, or maybe today. Probably today. I think yesterday's more down there. Onwards. So nice. I've just done the long walk into Portland along a very boring road and sort of through a docks bit and a really steep climb. Now I'm back in the countryside. It's sort of old, I don't know, industrial or something, I'm not sure. Anyway, these are nice. I shouldn't. I've decided to rest, but it's 4 o'clock, and I'm a little bit worried about getting around Portland and then back onto the mainland and then finding somewhere to camp. But if I just worry, well, it's not going to help me, is it? I think someone said to worry is to feel pain twice or something. And what's the worst that happens? I have to walk with my head torch for a bit. So this is me telling me, chill out, it's okay. It's been a really flat day, well, except for this climb. It's been very easy, nice and flat, getting the miles done. So that's been positive. The weather it's just too hot, and I wish it wasn't quite so warm. Yeah, you go in April because you fancy some cool weather, and I've not got that again. But I will be complaining when it's chucking it down with rain. So hey, way it goes. So I'm gonna sit here for another 10 minutes probably, recharge my batteries, and then probably try and get all the way around Portland then, no more rests. And there's a Audi I noticed, Audi, on the way out, so I'll pick up some more noodles and stuff, because I realised I didn't buy anything that I can cook. So I'll do that, and then I should be set for the night really. Nothing to worry about then. So you can see there where we've come from. I'm not sure if I can see as far as the Needles. Well, they're not called the Needles, are they? Old Harry's Rock. No, it's a bit hazy. It might be out there, but I can't tell. I'm in a bit of a race against the sun now. It's getting quite low. I'm hoping to get over there somewhere. So that means coming back off Portland, down along the road, and then just walking along for a little bit on the mainland. I did my first wild camp down there, so I don't know if I can find it again. I think I'll be finding it in the dark this time. I'm trying not to worry. I've got a head torch. Should be alright. What's to worry about? Yeah, someone tell my brain that. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. This is where I was walking down last night with my torchlight on, and I saw this little bit of ground down there, and I thought, oh, will my tent fit in there? And I saw the path, I followed it down, and I am here, perched on the edge. It's not as bad as it looks. The tent doesn't really fit. I've had to make a few compromises with the guy ropes. Not all of them are in. Take you around the other side if I can. There she is. Let's see if I can zoom out. No, that's zooming in. There, zoom out. I'm really happy with that. I was starting to get a bit nervous. It was around 10:30, I think, when I found the pitch. I'll probably talk a little bit more later about those last few miles. But not bad to wake up to, is it? Here is the first ever spot that I wild camped. There's a holiday park just across, which I thought was a town at the time. I didn't know. It was getting dark then as well. Anyway, that was my first ever spot. I was very scared when I camped there. I still get scared now, but now I'm not so worried. So if a dog walker sees me or something like that, I don't let it bother me. They don't really care. Often they just say morning, nice spot, things like that. So it's generally a nice encounter anyway. So when I camped here, I set my alarm for about sunrise, about 5 o'clock in the morning, because I was so keen to get moving, because I didn't want to get caught. But now I look at it thinking, well, I've certainly not done anyone any harm. I've already committed the crime, so you know what? Yeah, move me on. I've already slept there, so that's okay. Now there is obviously a rule with wild camping, it shouldn't need to be a rule. It's obvious. Is don't leave anything behind. Leave no trace, as the rule is. I just don't understand why it needs to be said. It's so obvious. Like, don't spit on someone in the street. It's, you know, good manners. Anyway, the last spot, there's a little bit of litter there. I think some kids walk down from the road and sit there. Well, it might not be kids. And I picked it up. So technically, have I left a trace? Because there was litter there, and I've arrived and taken it away. So I've made a change to the landscape. Don't know now. I'm going to put it back. Right, I don't know now if the sound will work better now the wind's dropped. I'll try again anyway. So I've sort of done it again. The sun's not quite as low in the sky as yesterday, but I haven't found anywhere to camp yet. Now I do know the next place is Seatown, not to be confused with Seaton, and after there, just before Charmworth, is where I camped last time. Now I don't want to camp in exactly the same spot because that was way too near to the cliff, but I do think I remember seeing some stuff before, so that's what I'm going to do. I've got some water now. I just filled up at a stream, which is probably reckless, but I couldn't find anything else. So I'm good to go really, so nothing to worry about. I enjoyed Chisel Beach today. That's always a challenge, although I was given a few pointers by a couple I saw earlier, and he said if you walk near the sea, the sand is compacted there rather than just the loose shingle, and you know what, he was right. I reckon that saved me loads of effort. So that was a result. So I'm going to go and find somewhere to camp.